Hi, this is Chinne Wa Peace Obanaya, and I have decided that I'm going to represent my art philosophy through digital art. Now, this piece was inspired by New York's police, and the lighting of the sirens on the wall. I wanted to replicate the lights and the feel of the flashing lights and put it all in my own words. I say put in my own words to mean that I wanted to put my own little spin on it because when we use our imaginations to the fullest, we can all become artists. Now, I didn't start being an artist until I was at least 15 years old. I was doing a lot of English, a lot of reading, and I wanted to be a teacher first and foremost. But I became an artist roughly when I got to high school, and I started doing art then. Now it might not look like much, just a bunch of lines on a piece of paper, but that's what art is, it's just a bunch of lines on a piece of paper. But when you put the lines together, they make something bigger than what they were. But to put the lines together takes attention and focus. That's just like what teaching is about. Small pieces that we put together. We need attention, we need focus. You can say that the study plans are the pieces that we put together, or you could say that the students' minds are the pieces that we put together. My philosophy is about bringing out the artist in everyone and making everything turn to art with just time and focus. There's a part of this where I turn it from a black background to a slightly reddish one. And I think that there was a part of me that was looking at this over and over again and just thought, there's no black in that picture whatsoever. So we had to turn it red. Um, I make a lot of mistakes during this project, and I feel as if it's not about the mistakes or the mishaps. Like, it's really about what I brought to the project. There are things that I wish I had done differently, and all in all, it was a good idea, and it brought me to the ending project, which I would say was a good one. I did it all with limited attention and I did it all with limited focus because, like most people in the world, I have a learning disability. Not to say that people with learning disabilities can't do much of anything, but they tend to do things with limited attention, limited focus, limited capacity than people without one. I believe that all people, even the ones with learning disabilities, are capable of arts in any fashion they choose possible, and just a bit of attention and focus. Now, the boxes that are coming together are the flashing lights that are reflected from the windows. I'm putting lines through each piece to show that there are blinds and not just any open window that's happening there. So those are blinds being put together on the wall. Um, it took a lot of focus for me to do this and to get all the colors without messing up or giving up. With focus and attention, the arts are possible for everyone. Now, when we talk about what we focus on or what we put our attention on, it's usually something like scenic nature or a mountain or a woodland or a flower or a bird, something majestic, naturey, scenic, something that would take you out of whatever you were doing. If you were in city life and you could just watch the nature birds go by and make you feel better. But I wanted to put my attention on something that made me think, lights flashing, the whole shindig of it, you know? It's already hard for people with attention problems to focus on something, so I wanted to inspire the flashing lights that would attract people to a scene and that would make the viewer think about what's going on, what's happening here, what are we doing, the whole thing. If you want to teach art, you have to have ne- to people who have never experienced art, you have to have take them to a place where thought and imagination are encouraged. Once you have them there, you can teach it in all sorts of ways. And with attention and focus, they can become artists and they can become something bigger than what they were. Thank you.